Hello everyone, it's Sandra and welcome to today's video, which is going to be about my recent beauty favorites. It's too late to call this my March favorites. I kind of contemplated not doing a favorites video because some of these items you will have seen before, you will have known that I'm really into, but then I was kind of thinking maybe it's a good thing that I am repeating favorites because that's more relatable, that's more akin to the way we use products normally. I mean, I don't constantly have a rotation of new products to go through every month, and it can really be a testament of a tried and true great product. As you know, if you've watched me for a while, I have very fine, thin hair, and I'm on a permanent quest for products that give me volume but don't weigh my hair down, that don't leave my hair feeling crusty or crunchy. I'm also really concerned with scalp health. My scalp can get irritated quite easily, and I'm always on the hunt for products that work for me. And two of the relatively newer products I've discovered so far this year have been really great. The first is this hair mask from Playa. It's the Healing Hair Mask, and I love the fact that it contains clay. I'm a big fan of clay masks. I find them to be really great at helping to regulate oils in the scalp, but it's not drying. Some hair clay masks that I've tried in the past, while they've been good at addressing excess oiliness on my scalp, sometimes they can be a little bit too drying. And anytime you color process your hair or do highlights or anything like that, that tends to dry out your hair even more. So this hair mask is really beautifully balanced because it has that clay, but it also contains really nice nourishing oils. And this is what it looks like. It just has like a creamy pudding texture. It smells really good. I love the scent of Playa hair products. They just make me think of summer. I bought their texturizing, like their beach spray a couple years ago, and that's a product that I like to use in the summertime. So I just kind of equate the scent of their hair products with summer. I apply this on damp hair, but before I shampoo. So usually I just go to the sink before I hop into the shower. I just go into the sink and kind of wet my hair. Then I apply the mask, just starting out on my scalp. I give myself a nice massage, and then I just kind of work whatever I have left on my hands. I just kind of work it through to the ends of my hair. I wait about 5 minutes. It says here you can wait between 5 and 8 minutes. Then I hop into the shower, and then I just do my usual shampoo and conditioner. And I just find that this is just really great. I find that it gives me really good volume, and it doesn't dry out my hair, and it's been really great for me. So for my hair type, this has been a wonderful hair mask to try. Then in terms of hair styling, I bought this from Target on a whim, maybe last month now, and it's so good. It's the Kristin S Refine Signature Finishing Hairspray, and I have used this as a hairspray, but I've also mainly been using this in lieu of a traditional texturizing spray. One thin coat of it at the end of your style to just add a little bit of hold, but also add a little bit of texture. Or if you're doing a hairstyle that requires more hold, like a tight ponytail or anything like that, you can do another layer of this, and this can really help hold your hair in place. So I just blow dry my hair, then I add some waves. I used a 2-inch curling wand for these waves. Then I just kind of wait a couple minutes for my hair to settle. I don't touch the curls, I just kind of let them cool and let the curls settle. Then I apply a thin veil of this hairspray all over my hair. Then I just go upside down and just shake out my hair and just break the curls up with my fingers to kind of get this messy effect. And this is kind of like my signature wave. If you hear Pepper barking, we have opened the doors just because it's been so nice out, and flies have gotten in the house, and we haven't put up our screens yet, and she's just going nuts chasing flies all day. This has been a great texturizing product for me. It also gives me a bit of hold. And for my Canadian friends, you can find Kristin S at Shoppers Drug Mart now. I'm not sure if they've completed the rollout. I was talking to one of my friends that works for Shoppers a couple weeks ago, and she said that they're working on getting it into the stores. You can also order this online from well.ca. In terms of skincare, I have one skincare favorite that has been a firm like fixture of my daily life so far, ever since I've discovered it. And it's the Shiseido sunscreen. I use this every single day, wearing it today. It's beautiful under makeup. It's great if you have more oily combination skin like me, because it kind of helps refine my skin texture a bit and also helps keep my oils at bay. So it's really great. It's a combination sunscreen. There are both mineral and chemical filters in there, and it just works really well for my skin. I did a paid partnership with Shiseido for this product last month, and if you want to see how I use it, how it looks like when I apply it, you can check out that video. But this is not part of that paid partnership or anything like that. I'm just choosing to use the product because I still love it, and I would 100% repurchase. I love, love, love this sunscreen. My other sunscreen favorites, if you're looking for totally mineral sunscreen, I love the SkinCeuticals Physical Fusion. If you're like normal to slightly combination, you want something that's very cosmetically elegant, but that is maybe a little bit more moisturizing than this. Paula's Choice has like a daily youth extending fluid SPF 50. That's a totally chemical sunscreen that I love. I love to wear that under makeup too. So those, I would say those are my top favorite sunscreens. So if anybody ever asks me for sunscreen recommendations, those are the ones that I will be recommending the most often. This has been kind of like a maskne prevention trick, and I've just been using this underneath. If I know I'm going to be wearing a face mask for a long time, I just do a thin layer of this as part of my skincare routine for the day. This is a 5% benzoyl peroxide spot treatment. This is from Dr. Zenovia. They're a relatively new brand. I received this in PR. I have seen their products at Sephora now. They call themselves a hormonal dermatology brand, but this is just a 5% benzoyl peroxide spot treatment. My other favorite benzoyl peroxide spot treatment is the one from Kate Somerville, the Anti-Bac. So anyway, what I do is I do my skincare routine. You know, I apply my moisturizer, then I apply just one pump of this just on the area where I'll be wearing a mask. Then I do my sunscreen, my makeup, and then I put on my mask. And I find benzoyl peroxide to be really, really effective at preventing maskne, because when you think about it, you know, acne is caused by bacteria, and bacteria thrives in dark, humid environment, dark, warm, humid environment. And clearly when you're putting a mask over your face and you're breathing, your breath is hot and humid. It's dark in there because, you know, you're wearing a mask. So that is just a happy breeding ground for bacteria, which is why so many of us have struggled with maskne during this pandemic. So the way benzoyl peroxide works is it just kind of creates oxygen on your skin, and it creates an environment in which bacteria doesn't thrive. So it's a perfect type of product to kind of incorporate in your skincare routine if you do struggle with maskne. I don't wear this every single day, but if I know I'm going to be keeping a mask on for like more than an hour, then I will use this as part of my skincare routine that day. And so far it has been really great. I haven't had any issues with maskne since kind of incorporating this into my routine, which is great. When it comes to makeup, Anastasia Brow Freeze has been such a game changer for me. I feel like this is the brow product that I've been waiting for. It gives me the perfect amount of hold without making my brows crunchy at all. It's like it holds them up, but it's still moldable, it's still soft, and it's just been a product that I look forward to using every single day. And I just use this little e.l.f. spoolie. It's the e.l.f. Lash and Brow Wand, and I just bent the tip myself, and then that's what I use to apply my brow freeze every single day. Another brow favorite that I have Alana Davison to thank, because I bought this after I saw it in one of her videos, the NYX Brow Pen. You know, I'm kind of like a Goldilocks when it comes to brow pens. I tried the Glossier, I tried the Ardell, I tried the Anastasia, and I think this is it. I think this is my favorite one out of all of them so far. I love it because it's so user-friendly. The tip is very, very fine. The tip of this is thinner, and the taper is thinner than the tip of Glossier Lash Slick. Is that what it's called? No, the Glossier Brow Flick. It's more tapered than that. It's more tapered than the Anastasia. I guess it's on par with the Ardell. Maybe it's a little bit shorter, but I just find it a lot more user-friendly, and especially in the color that I have the color ash brown. Not too warm, not too cool, and it's very, very foolproof. I can make a mistake essentially, and it's very easy to correct because it's so soft. Let's go from brows to eyeliner. I have rekindled my love for liquid liner over the last few weeks, and have to thank that Desi Perkins video, because I just loved my makeup all day long, and I just kept kind of taking steps that I learned from that video and just kind of using them, applying them to my everyday makeup routine. And I feel like I finally found a liquid liner, like winged liner routine that is more aligned with my overall makeup style. And so I use two things. I use a pencil, and then I use a liquid liner just for the tail, and they're not black. So I use the Chantecaille Amethyst pencil. This is a really, really beautiful, soft, it's almost like a smoky purple taupe type of shade. It's really, really beautiful. Great eyeliner formula because it glides easily, it doesn't tug, you can smoke it out. Very similar to the Urban Decay 24/7 liners. So I just use the Chantecaille pencil to, sometimes I tightline with it as well, just to really amp up the roots of my lashes. And then I just kind of go in and I apply the line. I'm wearing it today, obviously. So just apply it, you know, on my lid. Then I take my liquid liner. It doesn't matter which liquid liner you choose, just choose your favorite. This is an old discontinued Burberry one, but the key is that it's brown and not black. So I find that it really, really makes a difference in having the dark brown. It's just a little bit softer than black. I find it so much, I just find that it meshes so much better with the rest of my makeup. It feels a lot more daytime appropriate, and it's just, for some reason, I just find it easier to use brown. I don't know. Brown liquid liner has been a revelation for me. And unfortunately, I can't repurchase this, but Alana Davison mentioned a MAC one that I will be trying next. I think it's the brushstroke liner. I saw that Byredo just launched a brown liquid liner also. Surratt makes a brown, and his liquid liner is supposed to be really good. So there are plenty of options out there. But then, yeah, this is just what I use to make the tail. Just like the little wing is dark brown, and then I just kind of go in and blend it out with the rest of my pencil liner, and that's been my go-to eyeliner look. It's nice to just have a little bit of something extra special on the eyes, since I can't really do, you know, a dramatic lip or anything. I mean, even if I'm doing anything on my cheeks, it's kind of covered up by my mask anyway, so it's nice to just kind of add a little bit of extra drama to the eyes, and this combination has been great. Who would have thought I'd be getting into eyeliner again? Not me, but very, very happy to have that in my life. For the most part, this has been, if I just want like an easy, no frills, shimmery eye, the Armani eye tint in rose gold has been on heavy, heavy rotation. And if I have, you know, any Sephora VIB sale recommendations for you, if you want something fun and easy for the eyes, and if you haven't tried the Armani eye tints yet, it could be a great time to finally check them out. 44 Rose Gold and 11 Rose Ashes are my top two. They're beautiful, beautiful shades. 22 Camel Smoke is also good, but I haven't had it in a long time, so I can't, I feel like I'm forgetting what it felt like. But Anna from the Anna Edit uses it all the time, so if you want to check it out in action, you can check out one of her videos. But those would be like my top 3 Armani eye tint recommendations. But this I've just been wearing very, very often. Sometimes with a little MAC wedge in the crease, and it's just very, very easy. I've also rediscovered and fallen in love with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. Again, thanks to that Desi Perkins makeup recreation that I did. That's how I rediscovered the magic of this concealer. This is what I'm wearing today. Sometimes if I'm really lazy, I will just, you know, skip foundation altogether and just kind of pinpoint conceal with this product. It's not a full-on, full coverage, long-wearing concealer. It's definitely more of like a medium coverage, very, very luminous. It's like Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, but just like a tiny little bit more amplified in terms of coverage. And the luminosity of this product, the glow from within that it has is really, really, truly beautiful. Very flattering, very skin-like. I think out of all the concealers that I have, this is the most skin-like of them all. It's very, very nice. So if you're a minimal makeup girl, you will really like this. I love the Tower 28 blush. This is in the shade Happy Hour, and I caved and bought another shade. This is one of their newer shades. It's called Rush Hour. This is what I'm wearing today. And I may rope in some of my VIB Rouge friends and get another one in the Sephora VIB sale. I'm not VIB Rouge anymore, can you believe it? It's almost embarrassing as a content creator to not be VIB Rouge, but you know what? It's not embarrassing because it means I'm being more conscientious about the beauty products I'm bringing into my life. Yeah, my current favorites are Happy Hour, which is a beautiful coral. This has more pink. It's like a pinky coral. And then Rush Hour, which is what I'm wearing today. This is very much a me shade. I'm actually wearing a little bit of this on my lips as well, mixed in with my Charlotte Tilbury Bond Girl lipstick. These two, like this is spring, summer, 2021 liberation blushes, you know? Love this formula. It's actually a very similar formula to my very well-loved Pot Rouge from Bobbi Brown. It's really beautiful. It has a great glow from within, but it sets. It doesn't stay tacky on the skin, but yet it still looks really fresh. And it's beautiful used on the lips as well. Both of these colors are really, really great on the lips. And my favorite way of wearing these on the lips is just kind of at the end of my makeup after I've applied my lipstick that I'm wearing for the day. I just dab in a little bit of the blush on my lips. I have it on my cheeks, and then it kind of just helps tie in the makeup look together. For the body, I'm a big fan of like CBD products, and when it comes to alleviating muscle soreness or any pain that I can get from working out. And I love the CBD body oil, like the roll-on from Lord Jones. I really like this on my joints or like on my knees. This just kind of magically makes it go away. I don't know if it's just a placebo effect. It very well could be. Another thing that has really helped me when it comes to kind of alleviating muscle soreness has been these Pot CBD Muscle Soak. I bought these because my friend Becca Sun on Instagram was talking about them. She was raving about them, and I thought the packaging was so cute. So I ordered it online and I love it. It smells so good. It's very, very minty, very fresh. It's kind of like the Dr. Teal's bath salts, but on steroids. It's very, very, very intense. It smells so good. And again, I find that if I'm really sore from working out and if I take a bath with these bath salts, I always feel better the next day. Again, I don't know if it's, there's science or if it's just placebo effect, but either way, I'm very happy with both of these, and these have kind of been in my arsenal when it comes to alleviating sore muscles. And then the last thing is fragrance, and not going to go on too much about this because I did a separate video all about my favorite spring fragrances. So if you want to check that out, I will have a link to it on the screen and in the description box below. But my number one favorite, most worn fragrance has been Springtime in a Park by Margiela. I love it. It's perfection. So if you're in the market for a new spring fragrance, even if you want to check it out at the Sephora sale, you can find this at Sephora. They have a smaller version as well if you don't want to shell out the big bucks for the big one, but I love it. It's the perfect balance of clean, fresh, fruity, and floral. It's very light, and it just makes me very happy. So if you're in the market for a new fragrance, definitely check this out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Let me know what beauty products you've been loving lately. Let me know if you've also lost your VIB Rouge status from Sephora. I am excited to catch up with you in the comment section below. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.